Hi everyone, this is RANA SIR. Welcome to our RANA SIR educational channel. Today I will talk on a topic whose name is circle. Now first of all, you concentrate on this topic from starting to end for developing, that is for improving good knowledge on this topic. Topic name is circle. Okay students, some additional information I am going to tell you and you follow it positively. First of all, you take one notebook and one pen and then you have to sit at your location properly, and then if you are concentrating on this video from starting to end, so you will get good knowledge on this topic. Simultaneously you like this live video and also you share this video with your colleagues, friends and students so that they can also improve their knowledge on this topic. And additional information I am also going to tell you, you subscribe this educational channel whose name is RANA SIR UP KUSHINAGAR, because if you will share and also subscribe this channel, so I will collect a set of numericals which are based on circle and each and every subject and in each and every topic of the mathematics for the class 10th. So I will solve and I will explain all concept of those questions in detail. Okay students, so positively I am going to solve one question which is also based on circle. The concept of circle already I have interpreted, that is explained with you in the previous classes. Okay student, now here I have written one question on the blackboard and that question I am going to explain, that is solve by using the concept of triangle and tangent. Okay students, so you positively concentrate on this topic. So first of all I am going to tell you, this is the class 10th mathematics. It is based on English medium and also this is the NCERT pattern whose board is CBSE. Okay, now this is the chapter number 8, because the chapter number from 1 to 7 already I have taught you. Now this is the chapter number 8 whose name is circle. I am going to explain here. Okay, so here I will explain the concept of tangent and also the concept of triangle, and then I will find the unknown parameters which are available in the question. Okay student, so first of all you concentrate here. First I am going to read the question and then I will write all information which are given in the question, and then I will use appropriate method to solve its question. Okay, now a circle is inscribed in a triangle ABC. Now this is a triangle whose name is sorry, DEF. Here this point is E, DEF, and this circle is inscribed in the triangle ABC. This is written here, having sides AB whose length is 8 cm, means AB length is given 8 cm and BC length is given BC length is given 10 cm, and also CA length is also given from C to A to C, that is also given here 12 cm. To given in the figure is already I have drawn here. Okay, so this is a triangle ABC, and inside the triangle ABC I have drawn a circle whose center is 0. That is, find length AD. This is the length AD from A to B. We have to find the length AD. This length I have to find. Now other length is BE. So this length is we have to find this length. This length is BE, here EB, and other is CF. From C to F, F to C, this length I have to find. So all information are given, and then I will find unknown parameter, unknown parameters, this length and this length. So here I will use the concept of tangent to the circle. Now here first of all I will write here solution. This is the solution. And then write according to figure, here I will write according to figure. According to figure, here I will write in triangle ABC. This is the triangle ABC. This is the A is the vertex of this triangle. B is also the vertex of this triangle, and also C is the vertex of this triangle. Okay. So in this case, according to triangle, I will say let. Here I will say, because this line AB is the tangent to the circle at the point B, and BC is also a tangent on the circle at the point E, and CA is also a tangent to the circle on the point E. Okay, so this tangent and this tangent are intersecting at a point A. It means that AB is equal to AF. This is the properties of the tangent to the circle. So here I will say, according to figure in the triangle ABC, length AD. Here I have to write length AD, which is equal to AF. Here length AD from A to D and A to F, both length will be equal, because this line and this line both are tangent to the same circle. So its intersection point will be at point A. So length AF and AD both will be equal. That is the property of tangent to the circle. So I will say that is X centimeter, I say. Okay. Similarly, I will write length DB and DE both will be same. Length DB. Here I will write DB is equal to BE, and that length I will say Y centimeter, and again I am saying this will be Y centimeter. In other words, we will say this is X and this is Y. Okay. Similarly, I will say length EC and CF both will be same. EC is equal to CF. Both length will be equal, and I will say Z centimeter, and in the bracket I will write same. Means this length, this I am going to tell you, and I am going to tell here Z centimeter. Means this length and this length will be equal, and its value will be Z. Okay. Now given informations are available in the question, I will say given length AB that is given here 8 centimeter. So I will write here 8 centimeter. So length AB I can write AD and DB. AD plus DB, which is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay. Further I will write the length AD value is X, and plus the BD value is Y is equal to 8 centimeter. Here 8 centimeter. I will say this is the equation number 1. I will say this is the equation number 1. Similarly, I will say length BC is also given, and the length BE is Y, because this length and this length will be equal, because this line and this line, both lines are tangent to the circle, and the point B, that is the intersection of both tangents. So this length is equal to this length. Already I have written here length BD, which is equal to BE. BD is equal to BE, means that will be Y. Already I have written here. Okay, student, if you are doing very well, so write all information. Now further I will erase this one, and after erasing then I will also write length BE is given, the length BC The length BC is given 10 centimeter, and then I will write BC is equal to BE plus EC, and its value is y and its value is z. So I will write y plus z, which is equal to 10 centimeters. So I will say that is the equation number 2. Similarly, I will write for the equation number 3, and then I will assume. After assuming all equation, I will add. After adding, I will subtract from equation 4 to 1, and also I will subtract equation 2 from 4, and also 3. I will subtract 3 from equation number 2, and then I will get the value of x, y, and z also. That will be the answer of my question. Okay, students, further I am going to erase this one, and after erasing, I will further write its value. So equation number 1 I will say there for further calculation. So I will say other information that is length BC, that is given 10 centimeter, that is written here. So BC, length BC, I will say BE plus EC, BE plus EC, which is equal to 10 centimeter. Here I write 10 centimeter. Now with B I write here y, and plus here this will be z, which is equal to 10 centimeter. So I will say this is the equation number 2. So equation number 2 I will have to write here y plus z, which is equal to 10 centimeter. So I will say this is the equation number 2. Okay. Similarly, I will get the value of AC, that is also given. The length of AC is 12 centimeter. So this length and this length I will add. After adding, I will get another equation. Okay. So able the information I am going to erase, and after erasing, I will write given that is CA, which is equal to 10 centimeter, 12 centimeter, and CA I can write CF plus FA, CF plus FA, which is equal to 12 centimeter. Length of CF, the length of CF is Z, because this is Z, so this will be also Z. Z plus, and then AF A or A, because this length and this length will be equal. So I will write here X, which is equal to 2. So I will say this is the equation number 3. Further I will write this is the equation number 3, and this equation I will say Z plus X, which is equal to 12. So these 3 equations I have obtained with the help of question and also with the help of figure. Okay, student. Now further I will add equation 1, 2, 3, and then I will get results. Now here there are 3 parameters, 1, x, y, and z. There are 3 parameters, and I have got here 3 equations. So we will solve these 3 parameters. We will solve the value of these 3 parameters with the help of these 3 equations. So that will be very easy to find its answer. Okay. Now here I will write one statement, and that statement I will use in the question for getting its answer. Now here I will write on adding equations number 1, 2, and 3 VK. So this information I will write here, and after writing I will put here like this: x plus y in the left hand side, y plus z plus z plus x, which is equal to 8 plus 10 plus 12. So our value I will see. This information I will use in the equation 1, 2, and 3, and then we will use. Here I am looking x and x. There are 2 types, 2x we will use. 2x similarly y plus y. So I will say 2y. And z plus z, I will say 2z, which is equal to, here I will write 8 plus 2, take 0, and 1, 2, or 1, 3. Here I will write 30. Now here 2 is variable, so I will take 2 common. Here I will put y plus z x plus y plus z, which is equal to 30. Okay. Now further I will multiply here. 2 is multiplied with this parameter, so it will 2 will go in right hand side, so I will divide 30 by 2, and after dividing I will get its value. Okay. For the calculation I am going to erase above data. After erasing, and then I will write this value. So here I will write x plus y plus z, which is equal to 30 divided by 2, because 2 is multiplied with this one, it will go in right hand side, so I will divide with 2. So 2 on the 2, and here I will write 2 on the 2, and 2 times the 10. So further I will write here x plus y plus z, which is equal to 15. I will say this is the equation number 2. Okay. So here I have written 3 equations. With the help of these 3 equations, I have got the equation name is 4. So from equation 1 and 2, we will get the value of z, and also from 2 and 4, I will get the value of x, and also from 3 and 4, I will get the value of y. So this will be required way for getting its value. Okay. So now further I will say this equation also for further calculations. Here I am going to put x plus y plus z, which is equal to 15, and I will say this is the equation number 4. So this equation number 4 I have written here. Now I will write here one information, and that information will be such that. Now I am going to subtract equation 1 from equation 4. Here I am going to write on subtracting equation 1. I am subtracting here equation 1 from equation 4. From equation 4 we get. So here I will write equation number 2, x plus y plus z, which is equal to 15, and that is given equation number 4. Equation number 1 I will write here x plus y, which is equal to 8. Now I will subtract everything in equation number 1. So here I will subtract. So its sign will change, because this x has plus sign, it will be minus sign, this y has plus sign, it will be minus, and this will be, this 8 has plus sign, it will be minus. Now plus minus will cancel out, plus minus will be cancel out, here will be z. Now here I will subtract 15 minus 8, that will be 7. So value of z I have got 7. So this is the value of z I am going to write in the figure. So that will be answer of my question. The length of z is 7 cm. Similarly, I will get the value of x and also y. So those will be the question which is asked in the. Those are the answer which is all in the question. That is length of EC, या CE, length of CF. So length of CF and CF is given, because this is 7 cm, it will be also 7 cm. So length CF is how much? 7 cm I have got here. So this value I will say the length of CF which is equal to 7 cm, and this information I have written here. Okay, this is the length of CF. Similarly, I will get the value of AD and BE also. Okay. Now further I am going to erase this solution for getting another solution of this question. So further I am going to erase. Now again I will write one statement subtracting equation number 2 from equation number 4, and then we get the value of x. Here that information I will write on subtracting equation number 2 from equation number 1, we get So this information I will write. So here I will write equation number 1, x plus y plus z, which is equal to 15, that is given here. So I will write, this is the equation number 1. And now here I have to write equation number 2, that is y plus z, which is equal to 10. Now here, because information, this is the equation number 2. Now I have written here substitution. So I will do negative sign, because if this term will have positive sign, so here I will put negative sign. If this term will have negative sign, so I will put here positive sign, because here I am using on subtracting. This y has positive sign, so I am putting here minus, and this y is also positive sign, so I am putting here minus, and this 10 has positive sign, so I am going to put here minus. So this y minus and this y plus will cancel out, this will be x, z plus and this z minus will cancel out. So in the left hand side here I am looking x, and on the right hand side I am subtracting 10 from 15, that will be 5. So I will say the value of x, that is 5. So value of x, that is 5, and this value of x is AD or AF. So AD, the length of AD is given here. So this I will say this is the length of AD. So here I will write length of AD. Length of AD is 5 centimeter. Here I have got. Okay. So length of AD. Length of AD is 5 centimeters. So here I have written. So that information I am also represented in the diagram. Okay. So this length is 5 centimeters. So this length and this length both are equal to each other. So I will say this length is equal to this length. So both length will be 5 centimeters. Similarly, I will get this length DP or DE. So this length I will get. So same information I will use from the equation number 3 and also equation number 4, and then we will get the value of y. Okay. Now again I am going to erase the written information and for completing next value, next is value. Okay. So for that I am going to erase this. Again I will write here one information on subtracting equation number 3. Here I have to write equation number 3 from equation number 4 we get. So this information, that is this statement I will use for getting the value of y. So here I will write equation number 4, that is x plus y plus z is equal to 15. Here I will write 15 because x plus y plus z which is equal to 15, and this is the equation number 4. Sorry, I have written it. Now I have to write equation number 3, that is x, z plus x. So here I will write z plus x, which is equal to 12 centimeters. So here I will write 12 centimeters. So this is the equation number 3 I have written here. Now here I will draw a line. Now here I am going to use this concept. It means that this statement in equation number 4 and also in equation number 3 for getting its value. So on subtracting, because z has plus sign, it will be minus sign, x has plus sign, it will also be minus sign, and 12 has plus sign, it will be minus. So minus z plus z will cancel out, plus x and minus x will cancel out. So here will be in left hand side y, and I will subtract from 15, 12. I will subtract 12 from 15, so I will get its value. 15 minus 12, that will be 3 centimeter. And this length of y is dp or dp. So I will say this is the dp. This is the length dp. So I will write the length of dp. Length of dp is also given here 3 centimeter by calculation. So I will say this is the answer of my question. Okay, student. So this length I will say 3 centimeter. This length is 3 centimeter. It means that this length will be 3 centimeter. Okay, because these two lines are tangent to length on the same circle, so this length will be equal to this length, and this length is equal to this length, and also this length will be equal to this length. Okay, this is the required solution on this question. This is, and if you are understanding this question very good, so you like this live video and also you share this live video with your college friend and students so that they can also improve their knowledge on this topic. And simultaneously you subscribe this educational channel more and more. Second education channel name is RANA SIR UP KUSHINAGAR. Okay students, if you are getting any confusion or doubt or any issue, so write in the comment section your information, and positively I will see and then I will reply it daily. Okay students, now again I will erase this question and also its solution for solving another question that is also based on circle and also related to tangent and the concept of tangent and circle. So those information I will also use here and for getting the result of the question. Okay students, so further I am going to erase this question and its solution also. Okay students, if you are getting good knowledge, so you subscribe this channel more and more. Okay students, so further I am going to erase its question and its also solution. First solving another question which is also based on circle and tangent. So further I am erasing each and every information. Now next question I will write from the textbook. Okay. So next question I am going to write properly. If two tangents inclined, this is the question number 2 which is related to circle. So here question is given, if two tangents inclined and angles of 60 degrees. That information is given. At 60 degrees are drawn to a circle. Are drawn to a circle. On drawn to a circle. On drawn to a circle of radius 3 cm. Of radius 3 cm. Of radius 3 cm. Then find the tangents. Then find the length of each tangent. Then find the length of each tangent. Length of each tangent. Length of each tangent. So this is the requirement, and we have to solve two tangents inclined at the angle of 60 degrees are drawn to the circle of the radius 3 cm. Find the length of each tangent. Okay, so this is the question, and this question I have written from the textbook. Now here we are going to explain the concept of triangle and also the concept of tangent, and then I will solve its question. Okay, now first of all I will explain the question. Here question, this is the question number 2. Here it is, if two tangents inclined, means two tangents inclined and angle of 60 degree, means from the x-axis I will say two tangents are available, and that from the x-axis both tangent inclined at 60 degree are drawn to a circle of radius 3 centimeters. It means that a circle with that circle has a radius 3 centimeters. Now we have to find, that is, then find the length of each tangent. It means that first of all here I will draw. Here I will draw a circle. Here I will draw a circle, and I will say this circle has a radius 3 centimeters. This circle has a radius 3 centimeters. So properly I will draw a circle, and that circle has a radius 3 centimeters. Now this is a circle, and that on this circle there are two tangents. So one tangent I am going to say this one. This will be a tangent to the circle, and another tangent I will say this will be tangent. So this is the point of intersection, and this tangent I will say at point A, and this I will say at point B. But its radius is 3 centimeters, that is given 3 centimeters. That information is given in the question. Now again I will draw this a line from the center of the circle to the point of contact of the tangent, that is at B. Now I will draw a line from the center of the circle, and that line I will join with the point of intersection of these two tangents. So I will say this line will be the bisector of this line. Now I will say, if I will draw this line, so I will say from this point, from this line to this line, I will say this will be 30 degree, and from this line to this line I will say this will be also 30 degree. Okay. Now total angle, how was that, is 60 degree is given in the question. So these all angle between these two tangents, that is given here 60 degree. 60 degree. Now we have to find the length of AI and also AB, BI. So here I will write solution, because solution is important. We have to write here, because solution of the question is started from here. So this is the figure, and this figure is drawn with the help of words problem, means with the help of these sentences, because here two tangents inclined and angle of 60 degrees. So here on the same circuit one tangent I have drawn, and this is second tangent I have drawn, but between these two tangents angle is 60 degree, that is given. Now from the center of the circle and to the point of intersection of these two tangents I have drawn a line, and that line is dividing the angle. In other words, I will say this line will be the angle of bisector. Here I will say line OI. Line OI is the angle bisector. Angle bisector of angle AIB of angle AIB. This is the angle that is AIB or BIA, means AIB or BIA. Total angle is given in the question 60 degree. Now this line means OI line is a line that is the angle bisector, means this from this line this angle will be 30 degree, and also from this line to this line angle will be 30 degree. Okay, so now we have to get the length of AI. Now one information is because on a same section, if two tangents I will draw and both tangents will intersect at a certain point, so both tangents will be equal. So in other words, we can say that AI is equal to BI. So according to information, I will say AI which is equal to BI. Okay. Now one additional information I am going to tell you. If any line which is drawn from the center of the circle to the point of contact of the tangent, so that line will be the perpendicular distance. So here I will say angle will be 90 degree, means IAO angle will be 90 degrees. In 90 degree I will use trigonometrical concept, that is trigonometric ratio, and then with the help of trigonometric ratio I will get the value of IA. Okay student, so you concentrate on this topic for the calculation. Okay, I hope that you have already drawn this figure. Further I am going to erase this information, and after this information I will use trigonometric ratio concept. So this information I am going to erase for further calculation. Again I will say in right angle triangle, in right angle triangle, in right angle triangle OAI means OAI. So I will use here trigonometrical ratio, because in trigonometrical ratio there are 6 trigonometrical ratio. One is sin theta, second is